But now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to bring up and the new interim WBC super welterweight champion of the world. Never had any doubt in himself. To me, it's the knockout of the year, handing Sebastian Fundora the first loss of his career. Albuquerque, New Mexico. You're a proud fight city. You need to be very proud. Stand up and give a round of applause to the new champion, Brian Mendoza, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Man, it's an honor to be here. Like I said, I wasn't even supposed to make it this far, and I always said the dream wasn't to come this far. It's, to actually accomplish the goal, become a champion, add on the list, to New Mexico's short list of champions. I'm now a part of that honor. Igual representando para todos los latinos, esto es para ustedes. Yo soy mi familia es de Cuba, yo soy de Nuevo México, yo represento para todos los latinos, tú sabes, para arriba los latinos, and everybody that supports me, I said, the Latinos, everybody, I just want to make exciting fights. I hope I did my part in creating enough of a war over here at the war grounds, Dignity Health Sports Park. It's an honor, man. Thank you guys. Thank everybody that believes in me.
Couple things to unpack before we get to the media. One, people are looking for moments here at the war grounds, and I think people will always remember the fact that they were here, they were watching at home, wherever they were around the world, when they saw Brian Mendoza put an end to the night of Sebastian Fundora. It looked like you were down on the cards as you were entering the 7th round, yet you remained composed and really did not waver with your confidence. What was the key to that for you to continue to believe in your game plan when it didn't seem like things were going your way?
It's just belief. Excuse me. It's literally like you have to kill me to get me to stop, And none of those shots, like even when he was like snapping my head back with those uppercuts, I was never even like a flash, like dazed or anything like that. So I said, it's okay, I'm gonna eat these shots, but I'm gonna keep coming. And I feel like I'm a dangerous fighter to the end. I don't even know what round that was. We were just in the rhythm of the fight, but I felt the tide changing. But this is a title fight, and in world title fights, the tide can shift back and forth. But the thing is, to believe in yourself, believe in your team. I have a great team behind me. I got Ismael Salas, Lescay Hernandez, Fernando Diaz, the great Tony Brady, man, the strength and conditioning coach gave me this gas tank to just keep coming and coming and coming. And it's crazy, man. I'm really here. I don't know what to say.
All right, I'm going to turn it over to the media with questions for the new champion, Brian Mendoza. By all means, ask the champion your question.
Hey, Mendoza, Willy Suárez, boxeo cubano. Yo no tengo pregunta, man. Solo te tengo que decir una cosa. Estoy bien orgulloso de ti, de lo que hiciste hoy y de lo que vas a hacer en tu carrera. Felicidades, campeón.
Un millón de gracias, Willy. Tú has apoyado desde el principio, desde que me conociste, antes de ni saber que era cubano. Y lo hicimos. Aquí estamos, tú sabes, tú hasta pensabas que era mexicano, pero me apoyaste y seguimos, y ahora aquí estamos.
Yeah, can you translate that for us?
¿Cómo era la pregunta? ¿Cómo era?
I just told him that I don't really have a question. I just wanted to tell him that I am very, very proud of what he did today, and he totally deserved it.
And I said that even from the day one that I met him, he even thought I was Mexican. He didn't know, because I don't have, both my parents are from Cuba, but I didn't come out with the face. I don't know, I'm from New Mexico, maybe just being born or something in the air, gives you a different look. But he believed in me, even before he's boxeo cubano, and even before he knew I was Cuban, he supported. And it's just an honor, man. Thank you to everybody that believes in me. There was a whole world full of doubters, but to the few that believed in me, this was for you. Hard work can really get you here. Look at me right now. I was not supposed to be here, and I'm not going to stop grinding. This just added fuel to the fire. I'm going to keep working even harder than I was. I don't know how that's possible, but I'm going to find a way. We're going to break these barriers.
Brian, right down here in front. Marcus Hayes, FightHype TV, powered by Stage Front VIP. First off, congratulations on a scintillating knockout over what probably was conceived as the young boogeyman in the 154-pound division. I'd like, if you can, Mr. Mendoza, take us back to the moment that you landed the first punch and you kind of saw Sebastian sort of frozen in time. What was going through your mind at that point?
I have a habit. I'm used to walk-off KOs, so you saw my little hesitation, and because he started falling, and then he just stays. He's that strong, even though he's so lanky, he's still like solid. And he started going down, and I almost went off. I saw the shift, but he just started going down, and I just went with it. And but as soon as I snapped, that he's still in the air, you got to finish, man, because he's not going to stop just coming forward and everything, even if you let him recover. So I had to empty the gas tank, empty the tank on him there, empty the clip.
We've seen time and time again big punches like the ones that you landed against Fundora stop the fight immediately. What were your emotions? We saw you kind of collapse after the count. Take us back to that moment.
Man, like I said, it's the feeling that I wasn't supposed to be here. I was not supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to even make it this far. Just a year ago, last March, it's April now, and last March I was a swing belt after the Sue versus Gaucher fight. Nobody cared that I was on the card or whatever. I only have video of that big knockout because of my friends putting my Instagram live and some of the fans. And now just a year later, just the nonstop work, get the right team around me. Like I keep saying, Ismael Salas, the brains, Tony Brady, and my assistant coaches, like Sky Hernandez, Fernando Diaz. It's a whole team. We're just always going at it, grinding. And I feel like I'm unstoppable. You might be able to win a couple rounds and everything, but I'm not gonna stop coming at you and emptying that clip. They call me La Bala for a reason.
Jorge Hernandez, SWFight.com, Albuquerque. Let me read you this list. Bob Foster, Johnny Tapia, Danny Romero, Austin Trout, Holly Holm, Angelo Leo, Brian Mendoza.
Bro, it's real, man. From New Mexico, it's a small little town. We're not supposed to get out here. I took the risk. Me and my family up and left. From Albuquerque, went to Las Vegas, and I just knew there was a next level I needed to take. And I wanted to thank Fidel Maldonado, my original trainer. He got me to 16-0 before I even left New Mexico. They put that fire in me. From New Mexico, like I always say, I got green chili in my veins. If you're from New Mexico, you know what that means. But it's just that fire inside me was always instilled in me. And now, I just had to, build the other team, the rest of the team that I needed. But we out here, man. I just want to thank everybody that's a part of this from day one, from the amateurs in New Mexico to now living in Las Vegas, but representing, everybody that believes in me.
You didn't pick up the sport until you were 16. Thinking about this moment, and you go back in time, what would you tell 16-year-old Brian Mendoza?
I was actually, before I came out, even to come to the venue, I looked in the mirror in my hotel and I said, look at the little kid, Sorry. The little kid in you, you always look up, you're like, yo, I want to be this when I grow up. I'm here. I really did it.
And he did do it tonight with a 7th round knockout over Sebastian Fundora. Adriana?
Brian, congratulations. I'll give you a second to,
I'm sorry, I'm deaf. I cannot hear you.
You can hear me? Oh,
There we go.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
Spectacular performance. I feel that, alongside ringside, many of us kind of saw that knockout, slow motion. Can you talk to me about how you saw that, how you lived it?
I saw it just as slow as you did. I was like, is he falling? Is he even hurt? I just thought, he was maybe taking a step back. He takes little angles back sometimes. I didn't know it because I wasn't looking for one shot. I know I'm swinging big shots, but I'm a power puncher. What do you want? And I know he was touching me a lot, but like I said, I was never hurt. I was never dazed or anything. So let's get it. Salas actually told me in the break right before that round, he said, almost like to earn some respect. He said it in Spanish, but it was like. Hit him with some, put some steam on some shots, and it was that, I just set it up. I saw the openings, like I said, before the fight happened. I just saw the openings and we rolled with it. You see what happens. I just didn't give up. Like I said, it's a title fight, and there's shifts and momentum, and I just didn't give up. I never cared. I'm losing a couple rounds, but I'm trying to create the space, trying to find things. It is what it is. I can lose a couple rounds. I don't care. I'm still coming forward.
And I need to ask, obviously now as the interim champion, everyone kept talking about Fundora fighting Charlo eventually. Well, now you have that title. Talk to me about what you look into your future.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that question.
About your question was, with Fundora was being slated to potentially fight Charlo, and now what are his thoughts? So that's the question that she asked.
I know I keep repeating myself, but I wasn't supposed to be here, and now I have that belt, so they can't deny me. So first is a year ago, nobody cared who I was, nobody cared what my name was, but I'm here. You can't deny me now. Let's get it. And like I said, I'm the easiest fight to make. They sent me they called me in 10 days to fight Jason Rosario, a former unified world champion. Took that fight at 160, even a weight class higher. That they wanted him to be comfortable at his weight. I took it. You saw the results on that one. They called me for this one, the boogeyman of the division. That it's too awkward. He's too much pressure and everything. And they thought I would fade, but I think you saw there's no more fade. People would rely on that. The time to beat me was back. That old Brian is dead and gone. This is a new monster you see in front of you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Steven Coreno, Carolina Sports. Congratulations, Brian.
Thank you.
looking at the, man, I completely forgot what I was going to ask you, to be honest. I'm just, your emotion is,
You good?
you just seem so excited, man. I'm just, congratulations. Man, I really did forget. What
No,
I was
like, you know,
actually-
I know my excitement might throw some people off, but you're supposed to get up here and act cool, you know, all this was supposed to happen, but I know it wasn't supposed to happen. We made this happen, you know, I grinded this out, you know, and my team behind me, my people that believe in me, that's why you see me excited. I don't care to try to play this off cool, like, I'm gonna enjoy every minute of this, man, and I'm gonna enjoy the whole ride till the wheels fall off. You guys are gonna see a real person, not some cool, like, just too cool for whatever. You're gonna see, you know, the full enjoyment, man. I don't care about acting too excited, jumping up and down after I knock someone out. This is the real me, man. You guys are gonna get to know me now.
I remember, brother. That's awesome, brother. I wanted to ask you, what was Ishmael Salas telling you kind of leading up to the knockout? Because it seemed like you said, you were taking some shots, but it wasn't affecting you too much. But I kind of saw him yelling from the corner. What was he telling you?
The first, I don't know how the rounds were scored. You know, I even lost track of the rounds. I even asked, I think before maybe the last one, I said, what round is it? Because I was trying to keep the momentum, you know, the pace in my head. But I feel like I won some of the early rounds, and then I know he started just getting the volume off. I know he won the last couple rounds, but it was just keep going. You know, Salas stays calm. He's a master in the corner. You know, he knows how to stay calm and just keep it going. He would just tell me, hey, that was good, but you did this and this wrong. He's catching you off this. You know, he's very just detailed. And before the last round, he told me, hey, put some heat on those shots, make them respect. You know, because I almost started matching his pace, and he told me, hey, put some heat on those shots. You know, you're a power puncher, and that's literally what I did. You know, I just relaxed my shoulders, got back to my rhythm, let them pop, and you guys saw what happened. He's very good at adjusting and just staying calm and keeping you back in line.
Real quick, before we get to Jorge, I want to let the audience know, I don't even know if you know this, the scorecards at the end of 6 were 60-54 on 2 scorecards in favor of Fundora. The other one was 59-55. So you getting that stoppage was certainly advantageous. Jorge, your question.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the frustration because some of us at ringside did have you winning, I think, the first round and then losing, the next set of 5 rounds. So that's in line what we were seeing in press row. So what was that thought process for you? Like his reach seemed like it did give you issues, for 4 consecutive rounds. What was your thought around that, or maybe it didn't?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, we brought in Mike Fox for my main sparring. He's a 6'4" southpaw welterweight that throws really lanky shots, and he actually has a lot more movement to him. So I was ready for the awkwardness, man. Mike would take tons of angles on me and stuff, but I knew that Fundora wouldn't take as many. And so see, that's what I'm saying. I want to be up here, I want every round, or this or that. I genuinely thought I want maybe the first 2, maybe the 3. I know the shift started changing, but I gotta watch the tape. You just kind of get lost in the rhythm of it, but I don't care. I knew the thing with him was to break him down. He's a monster. He literally does not stop throwing punches, and I wasn't gonna try to just sit there in the middle and trade with him. And you saw when I would do that, he would land sneaky weird shots. So I don't care. I'll give the rounds away. The game plan from the beginning was to win the second half, break the machine down and take him out. Either win, the late half of the fight by decision or take him out late. But the intentions were never to really win all the first rounds. It was just chop him down. You saw I didn't really throw many headshots. It was literally just trying to break him down. I gotta chop that tree. Literally chop that tree. There's no better way to put it.